Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video we are talking about the legendary summon banner for Janemba. That's right, because of the Z update they decided to go ahead and drop down the legendary summon. And I'll tell you what, there's a whole lot of stuff that's coming out right now with the version Z update after it has happened. So definitely going to try my best to get as many things out there as I possibly can. But definitely want to start off with this legendary summon and whether or not I will go into it. Well, first and foremost, let's be honest, I'm probably going to jump in and do some different things because it obviously provides content. However, what does this banner look like? What are legendary summons? What is the Janemba unit? And how does it look like? And that's kind of how we're going to break things down. So, taking a look here at the actual list of units that's on here, probably two of the best units that are on here are actually going to be, really I should say 4 units. It's going to be these 4 right here. They all work really well together. They all have the ability to do some type of major damage, boosting of defense, damage reduction. I mean, you throw Trunks and Goten on a turn, and as long as they're super attacking first, they're going to be causing some pretty massive damage. So those are pretty decent units. However, they are on every single banner. Then kind of taking a look at a handful of other ones. I mean, this has got a lot of LRs, or excuse me, a lot of SSRs on it. I mean, here we are, we're talking about a 12-unit featured banner, so that does make it very difficult, wanting to think about whether or not you want to jump into it. I guess also going into it, I'm working on my second copy of all of these units here, except for Goten. I actually do not have a single copy of that Tech Goten yet. So it's one of those things to where, you know, what's the value there? The value in this particular banner for me is super, super low. Not to mention, I probably would not use Janemba a whole lot. I think he'd be fun on the teams that he is on. He definitely is huge boost for Corroded Mind and Body, and then also for the movie bosses category, which I think is still lacking for a unit to really kind of set it up to that next tier. But, you know, as far as some of these other units here, I mean, Videl, great opportunity that we could have just had her. She did just get her easy A, that makes her very good. I love this Hercule. This Hercule has saved me so many different times with his damage reduction between 50 and 90% once he's awakened. I mean, he does some pretty great things. But outside of that, I mean, it's just kind of like, well, you know, whatever. I don't know how else to kind of put it. But let's go ahead and take a look then right now at Janemba. But first, this is a 50 stone multi, but there is a ticket pack. If you are paid to play, you can definitely go in and get that ticket pack. I think it was like $34.99. You get 20 tickets on it. That way you're not using stones. Maybe something to think about. Just something to kind of throw out there. But then here we are at the Super Janemba here. He has Corroded Body and Mind and Movie Boss category key +4, HP attack and defense +150%. So a very, very good leader skill that he has on that, being that key 4, and then also the 150 across the board. And then being able to cause colossal damage and lowering enemies' defense. On his super attack, his ultra super attack, his mega colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. And let me just say, like, look at his card art. I mean, I think aesthetically, he might be one of the best units in the game. I mean, this LR card art where he, like, transforms, like, that's very cool. And then you also throw in his animations and stuff like that. They're pretty cool. I mean, I do enjoy his animations and everything else like that. But obviously, I digress back into it. So when it comes down to his passive skill, attack and defense +120%. He guards all attacks within the same turn as the first or second attacker in the turn. And which I gotta say, I really like that they're starting to add a lot of I guess, variation for these units, because that actually does help them with longevity. But for first and second turn, he's guaranteed to guard all attacks. That's awesome. Key +2 up to 6, and attack and defense +20, or up 22%. Excuse me. Attack and defense +22% and up to 66%, with each attack performed as the second or third attacker in the turn. So his best slot is attacker number 2. Which is really nice to be able to do that, but knowing that he also has that ability to be able to boost up, that's going to be really good. But you want to throw him in that second turn for probably at least 1 to 2 turns in order to get the max boost from him there. And then he has a high chance of nullifying Ki Blast super attacks when directed at the character. So it's not guaranteed, but it is a high chance, and I do believe that also includes the super... Oh, wait, no, that is super attacks. What am I thinking? Ki Blast super attacks. So that is something that definitely helps out there. And then his active skill Rages can be activated when HP is 66% or more, starting from the 6th turn of battle. And it kind of goes along with the whole entire underworld type thing, where he, with the numbers, so on and so forth. So when he does become Super Janemba Enraged, he does cause destructive damage to an enemy with temporary high chance of performing a critical hit, and then his Ultra Super Attack causes a destructive damage to the enemy with a temporary chance of performing a critical hit. So he could definitely hit very, very hard, and then he does receive an additional 1 key per key sphere obtained, so that is going to make it easier for him to be able to get his super attack when he is in that enraged form. So he's a nice unit. He's a good unit. I like him. But am I going to jump in? I mean, I thought to myself, I actually have 500 coins, and I thought for the longest time I wanted to pick this guy up. And that's how I would do it. I was just wait for him to come through. But now, like, with some of the different things with, like, androids and stuff that's out, I don't have Super 17 yet, the tech one for the LR. So, I don't know. I've got 2 units I got to think about, not to mention who knows what's going to come out before these guys are, before Janemba specifically is available on the gold coin shop. So hopefully that kind of helps you out. For me personally, not a whole lot of value. Whenever making a decision, you've got to look at your own personal box to make that decision and to understand that that is going to be what kind of a value you're going to get out of these units, because this is not a double rates banner, this isn't anything special, so it's not going to have a great opportunity. But otherwise, that's going to be it. That's going to be today's video. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you go down and hit that red subscribe button. And don't forget that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I'm uploading a new video. But otherwise, that's it. That's today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.